U.S. business owners, entrepreneurs, franchise owners, professionals, tradespeople, salespeople, and also self employed stop paying federal and state income taxes legally with the Business Spendthrift Trust. So few people have ever heard of this. This is why I do these videos. The, ben- the Spendthrift Trust comes from England way back when King Henry VIII, that famous king who chopped off his wives' heads, started the Church of England so he could divorce them. He went to go tax the lords and ladies of England, and they went back to the 12th century to the Magna Carta and said, "Oh, no, 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 King Henry VIII, you can't do this. It's contract law that came to the colonies while we were still part of England." The law firm I work on behalf of inherited a trust that is turning 365 years old this year in 2026. We just had our 250th birthday on July 4th. Our current tax structure went into effect February of 1913 in the super rich families of 1913. The Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, and the Kennedys made sure they could save taxes. Well, if they can save taxes, we can save taxes. Hi, my name is Sally Gimmon, and on April 4th of 2020, my CPA called to say congratulations. I had made so much money in 2019 wholesaling bank-owned properties. My tax bracket went from 22% to 24%, and all of a sudden I owed $94,000. Congratulations! I only had $50,000 saved. His solution: set up an appointment with him, get on a payment plan, pay interest and penalties. My solution: research how the rich save taxes. It took me 5 months, but in September of 2020, I started both my business trust to stop paying federal and state income taxes legally, and my beneficial trust, because I'm an investor, to stop paying capital gains when I sell something at a profit, stop paying interest income taxes if I'm a passive investor, stop paying dividend income taxes if I'm in the stock market or a day trader, stop paying rental income taxes if I'm a real estate investor, stop paying royalty income taxes if I have talent or NFTs. So today's example I just posted is an actual client of mine. He's an electrician. I met him at a BNI conference. He's single. He made $115,000 last year and knows he's making more money this year. He's at 24% tax bracket. Using $115,000 that he reported last year with 2026 taxes, in the federal income taxes, he's going to save $20,198. And on top of that, North Carolina state income taxes, because I live here, are 3.99%. So on top of that, he's going to save an additional $4,588. For the full year of 2026, he's going to save $24,786. He didn't start this trust until May of 2026. So in June, he saved $2,065. In July, he saved $2,065. In August, he saved an additional $2,065. In September, he will save $2,065. He'll save it in October and November and December. Next year, don't have the 2027 tax information yet, but next year he'll continue saving that. He can use this money to put back into his business as an electrician, to pay off his mortgage, buy a new vehicle, take his family on a well-deserved vacation. Yes, he's single, but he has siblings and parents. Yes, or he could give to his favorite charity, or he could save for retirement. It's his money that he has access to. When he started the trust, he paid for it. We got him a new EIN, employee identification number, and a letter to the bank. He went to the bank that he's currently using and just told his clients and customers, "Whoops, I changed bank accounts. My other account got compromised. Here's my new bank account." All his receivables go into the new bank account associated with his Business Spendthrift Trust, and he makes all his payments out of that trust, the bank account. He's going to file a 1041 tax returns. So he's gotten a little bit weird this year for 2026. For the first 5 months, he's going to file a 1040 tax return, take all the deductibles he can on that. And then for the remaining 7 months, he'll file a 1041 tax return and not worry about deductibles because he's not paying any federal or state income taxes. With the money he saves, he has access to it because when he opened his bank account, he got a debit card. He can use the debit card to buy groceries, to pay for whatever he needs. He's going to transfer both his personal vehicle and his electrical van into the trust. I can't stop him from being sued, but all lawsuits become frivolous and go away. He did shut down an LLC where his CPA was killing him. His CPA had him as a W-2 income earner, that his LLC was paying him as a W-2 income earner. He shut down that LLC because 40% of LLCs, S Corps, and C Corps get sued every year. And I can't stop him from being sued, but all lawsuits become frivolous because all his assets are in the trust. He's way too young to worry about Medicare, but if you're over 65 and making too much money, you might pay the surcharge called IRMA on Parts B and D. He's so excited, he told 3 of his friends who are also electricians how much that they could be saving taxes because he's an affiliate of mine. He got paid an extra $1,000 or made $3,000 more money. So if you want to find out more or how much you could save, set up a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me at www.thetrustisyou.com/scheduling. If you want to become my affiliate and get paid to be my affiliate, it's www.thetrustisyou.com/affiliate. I promise if you make $100,000 a year, no matter what state you live in, no matter how you file your taxes, there's 4 ways to file. Either single, like he does, most expensive way, head of household, you're divorced with children living with you, 18 or younger, married filing separately, or married filing jointly. You're making $100,000 a year in 1099 income. I guarantee you will save 5 figures in taxes. 7 states don't have state income taxes. Texas and Florida, 2 of the largest states. That's okay. You'll still save 5 figures. Now, what was I going to say? Something. Oh, W-2 income earners. I am sorry I can't help you, but Google says 32% of y'all W-2 income earners have a side hustle. That was me in 2019. I was working as a Medicare broker, worst job in the world, and I wholesaled 7 bank-owned properties nationwide and paid off all my debt. That's why my tax bracket went from 22% to 24% all of a sudden. Again, if you want to find out how much you could be saving in taxes, set up a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me at www.thetrustisyou.com. This is just one of the examples of clients I have helped. I had met him at a BNI conference. If you're making $100,000 a year and you want to know how much or more, if you want to know how much you could be saving, both in federal and state income taxes, the Spendthrift Trust is legal. It's in the IRS Tax Code 643B. I work with the Benson Financial Trust. Paul Benson was a Harvard law professor. 75 years ago, he wrote 5 separate trusts to save specific taxes. Today, right now, I'm talking about the Business Trust to stop paying federal and state income taxes. In 75 years, not a single trust has ever been audited. Unfortunately, Paul Benson has passed away, but now his grandson and great-grandson run the law firm, and when you become a private client of theirs starting the trust, they will give you a certification saying if you get questioned by the IRS, they will defend you free of charge. In 75 years, it's happened one time only. A senior IRS agent went down to Texas at a law firm, spent 5 hours in the boardroom. He approved the Beneficial Spendthrift Trust. He was questioning if dividend income taxes could be saved. He sent an unsolicited letter back to the law firm 2 weeks later. We call it the Myers letter. He retired from being an IRS agent for 27 years and became an affiliate like I did. He just retired from being an affiliate in January this year. He went back to all the people he's talked to in 27 years about taxes and if he had to audit them and told them about either the business trust or the beneficial trust. And he made great money. I'll be honest. He sold quite a few trusts. I am an affiliate of the Benson Financial Trust. There are many other spendthrift trusts out there. Make sure that they are going to give you training. They're going to give you a letter saying that if you get questioned by the IRS, they'll defend you free of charge. There's some hokey-dokey people out there. I don't know who's selling Red River Trust, but I get those people on my calendar saying they have no idea how to work with the trust. I can't help them. So set up a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me at www.thetrustisyou.com/scheduling. My links are in my profile. This electrician making $115,000 a year in 2024, for 2026, he will save $24,786 for the full year. He's not working harder, he's not working longer, he's just not paying federal and state income taxes. Have a beautiful evening. Take care.